Hello, hello. We should be live. See if anyone's in here, and I'll get started. Hey, Dex in here. Okay. Welcome everyone to ALR, Aero League Racing, GT7, Season 20, Tier 4 White. We're here at Kyoto Driving Park. I'm not going to pronounce the name of the track layout because I know I'll just butcher it. Hi everyone. Sorry it's a bit later again. But we're here for the penultimate round. Let me just get the standings up. I want to have a look at what the standings are looking like going into this one. So that's everything after that. So, alright. So Gunmad leads by 4 points to Bronco in the Mazda RX Vision, and then after that there's a massive gap down to V-Cube. So I'm guessing V-Cube's out of it now. 2 rounds left to go. I doubt the Alpha's going to do very well around here, but we'll have to see. But yeah, let's have a look at our starting grid then. So we've got Tom on pole in the RX Vision. It's a good qualifying for him. I think the FR cars and the MR cars are quite equal around here too, but not for tyres. I think tyres already go back to MRs. We've got Astro in second, so it's a welcome return to... No, you're kidding. But, hold on, let me get the chat back up. Here we go. Hello, everyone. But yeah, we've got Astro in second, a welcome return to form. He's been towards the back for the last few races, I think, for the BMW, or not even here. So, I'll see how he gets on. We've got Gunmad third, not surprised really. He's been on form for the majority of the season. We've got Gr3 in fourth, so another good qualifying for the RX Visions. We've got ALR fifth. His qualifying's picked up towards the end of the season and is sort of on par now with his race results. We've got Rocket in sixth as well, so double Lamborghini top six. Should be great. We've got Bendit in seventh. The Mercedes shouldn't be too bad around here. I know that someone in my tier was able to make the tyres last. But actually, on the tyres, so everyone's using soft so far, aside from Bendit. He's gone mediums. So we've got Clyde as well on the mediums in the other BMW, so that's not too bad for them. We've got the two Nissans, 9th and 10th. Hello, Alejandro. We've got Bracey in 9th, Deck in 10th, both on the mediums. And we've got Zelda in 11th on the softs in the McLaren, not surprised. DBR9s, not surprised that they're on. Actually, it's the only one DBR9. Hello, Ellie. There's just the one DBR9 on the mediums today with Jezza, and we've got Leadfoot in last with Toyota on mediums. So we've only got 13 cars today. I think that's the first time this season we haven't had or at least that's the lowest grid we've had the entire season, so it's not too bad. But let's get away with it. So we get 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. And Gunmad yet again with the OP starting a Citroen takes the lead straight away. Steals that straight off Tom. We've got Gru already fighting for third. With Astro, we've got O'Leary going wide. We've got Bender already up to fifth. So it's an amazing start from him. We've got Rocket down to 7th. We've got the two Nissans. They've made up a speed position. Oh, there's a big contact with Gru and Bendit, but they're going to get away with it. Yeah, two Nissans have had a bit of an incident behind, so let's see what's happened here. Oh, it is ridiculous. Oh, looks like Clyde goes off. Oh, and he puts Zelda in the wall and... Oh, that has been a very awful crash for Clyde. I do apologise if I sound a bit ill today as well. I don't know what's come over me. That is a very... Oh, and Zelda's waiting too. I feel like that wasn't Zelda's fault at all. I think that was just Clyde getting it all wrong. But that has put Jezza into 10th in the DBR9. Bendit's already fallen down to 8th. What's happened to Bendit? Rocket's just sent it on him. Yeah, the top guys are all on soft, top 6 I'd say, and then everyone else is mediums aside from Zelda. Zelda's also soft. So Gunmad leads. We've got Gru with a half-second penalty. It's a bit difficult round here to get penalties, but to be fair, it does happen. So yeah, the two Lamborghinis back up to 6th and 7th. Bend it down to 6th and 7th, 5th and 7th. Got to bend it up to 7th. The two Nissans also out of position. It's going to be interesting to watch Deck, because I know he's had some, I think it's Deck that's the Nissan that's had tyre wear issues this season. So it's going to be interesting to see if they reappear. Bendit's gone a bit wide though. Deck's come alongside, but he can't get the run on him. See further ahead, Astro's right behind Tom at the moment. Tom's still not caught back up to Gunmad. Be interesting to see if anyone softs die. There's a massive gap though. Ledford. Oh, Clyde is miles back. He's only just coming into the final sector. Yeah, Gunmad leads, so Gru's taking his penalty now. O'Leary's taking a position. And Rocket's going to go up the inside to take 5th as well. Further back though, the DBR9's starting to catch up to these two. I would not be surprised, Alejandro. But we have the two RX Visions. We've got our BMW. So actually, that's something to ask. Did Anonymous use softs, or did he go mediums in the end? Anyway, Gunmad's still leading. Tom and Astro is still pretty close. These three starting to break away from the other three of O'Leary, Gru and Rocket. And we have to go back to the other four. But actually Bendit's now starting to get away from them. Some purple lap times too. Racy and Deck, ooh, bit scrappy. Ah, okay. So Anonymous was able to manage it, and to be fair, Astro's got about the same tyre wear as O'Leary and Rocket right now. So Astro might be able to manage them. Same with Tom. I think I think Gunmad's gonna have the advantage throughout the entire two set of races. That is actually a surprise. I thought the BMW would be eating tyres around here. It's actually now O'Leary, Rocket, Gru, they look like they're catching up a little bit to this top three. This Tom goes a bit wider, but he wants to try and get a better exit. Set himself up to stay ahead of Astro. Back. Is there any sort of battles going on the track? No, I mean Deck's starting to pull back a little bit towards Jezza, which I'm surprised really. I mean, to be fair, this track might suit the DBR9 a little more because it's only high-speed corners, or a lot of high-speed corners. I think it's the low-speed ones where it really struggles. I also feel this track exposes the car's weaknesses a lot more. But there's a bigger field spread between cars, or well, different performances of them. So it just feels like the Citroen's really OP around here. They're saying that Gunmad's gone really wide there. Though he has set 2:18.4. It's not too bad. Rocket's still 4th and 5th. Gr3's just falling a little bit away from him. Bendit, I think he's going to hold down 7th quite easily. He seems to be getting away from Gracie and Deck. Cheza now has fallen off the back of Deck. Go back to the front note. Astro still within slipstream of Tom, but it looks like he's falling back a little bit. Moving to lap 4 now. Gunmad he's only got probably like a 2-second advantage, but still, he's holding it. Tyre wear also slightly marginally better. Actually, Astro going purple, but I think he is getting a slipstream from Tom to aid that. Actually, Astro going 3 temps purple. Hold this throughout the entire lap, that'll be a nice little fastest lap for him. It's Gunmad, he goes a bit wide. Ooh. Tom and Astro kept it on the track. I think that might even put Tom back into the slipstream of Gunmad, and it might actually have done. And if Tom can keep it planted on the inside, really gain on Gunmad through this corner, and it looks like he has. So Gunmad seems to be under a bit of pressure himself. Further back, Gr3 though, he's dispatched of Rocket, who's gone a bit wide. There's been a bit of team orders as well, by the looks of it, as O'Leary's down to 6th now. So it's an easy pass for Gr3. And then Rocket goes wide, I'm guessing Gr3 tucks into the inside more. Does he get a better exit? May even just be that he gets a better exit here. And Rocket's going to have to look behind him, but Gr3 stays behind for now. Ah, I see. I was just slow around the entire lap here. I was not the best. I was still ahead of Pyro despite having to do an extra stop in the feature though, so I'll take that. Looks like Tom's maybe fallen a bit back from Gunmad, so you've really just extended his advantage in the final sector. That's where the Citroen seems to really fly. Meanwhile, further back, Gr3 looks like he's having a go on Rocket. On the outside, can't make anything happen. Maybe a switchback. He's going to tuck into the slipstream and Rocket's going to start weaving. He's got his teammate here to help him, but the RX Vision I think may just be a bit stronger on the straights. Gr3's gone to pull out around the outside. It's going to be difficult for Gr3 to hang this around the outside, but he's still there. He's still holding on. And he's up to 4th. Oh, there's a little bit of a wheel bang. But Gr3 is through. But only just, as the 2 Lamborghinis are still right behind him. Now O'Leary's, they're all over the back of him. Oh my. So I think Rocket may send it, but doesn't in the end. And I think that's Gr3 up to 4th. Gr3's got that position done now. But Rocket's tyres, I mean, all their tyres look pretty right. O'Leary's are a little bit lower, so O'Leary's struggling. And actually, Bendit's now starting to catch up to these 3. Further ahead though, Astro still in the slipstream of Tom. Tom's still about a second behind Gunmad. With a tyre disadvantage too, as Astro's softs are now starting to really come back to bite him. They should make it to the end. They should make it to the end. And Jez is up to 8th. Hold on, what happened to Deck and Bracy? Huh? So what's happened to Deck here? So Deck and Bracy are 10th and 8th now. So Deck's on the inside. Oh no! Oh, it almost looked like he saved it quite well then, and then it just did another spin. Oh! Is that contact? Or not? I don't know. And then how's Bracy fallen to 10th? What's happened to Bracy? Oh, he fell to 11th. Oh, he also had a spin. Oh, I know exactly what's happened here. He's been caught out by the bump. And it's just spun him round. That's really unfortunate. So I think we're at the end of the lap, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're about here. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, you sort of just got to stay off the power until after the bump, don't you? Or if you are going to go on power, you've got to be extra careful. Otherwise you get spun out. But that's put Jezza into 8th from the DBR9. To be fair, the one thing I was surprised about was how late I could break the Citroen there and get away with it. And still, like, clip the inside curb. But hopefully this track doesn't return for a long while, because I don't like it. And I don't think many other people particularly enjoy it either. And I actually think that could be something for everyone to see in the chat if they did enjoy this track or not. Because I certainly didn't. Now Deck's back down to 12. What's happened? He's down with oh no, Deck's in the wall again. So Clyde's actually going to make a position up now into 12. Leadfoot's down to 11. He's got Zelda in front of him, but on dying softs. So is there potential for Leadfoot to get into the top 10 as well? That'd be interesting. Further ahead though, looks like Gru's now started to pull away from these two. His tyres are a bit concerning, but still about the same as everyone else's. Astro's fallen back off Tom now, but Tom's still somewhat close to Gunmad. Looks like now Luri's really starting to struggle with the tyres, and looking at it, I think they may pop on that final lap. There isn't much left of them, and Bendit's now starting to appear. It's actually really interesting to see how the mediums played out in the sprint. So they sort of came to the drivers around that 5 lap 6-ish. And actually, the last 2 laps, especially for Bendy, he's caught 4 seconds on Gunmad. Move on to the final lap now. It's looking like a pretty easy win for Gunmad, to be fair. He didn't qualify first, but that Citroen start It just won him the entire race. To be fair, your tyres are the same as Rocket's, it's just O'Leary has killed his. And he's now under threat from Bendit, who is catching at a very quick pace. Especially when he's done a 20.4 the last 3 laps in a row. Pretty decent consistency there. As Bendit, he's sent it. He's sent it and he's got the inside. O'Leary's going to try and switch back. And he has to some degree, but Bendit's going to have the inside again. And I think he's just going to get the move done here with the mediums, yep. So Bendit up to 6th now on the final lap. O'Leary's tyres are shot. And it looks like Tom's actually caught up to Gunmad this lap, so maybe a bit of a mistake from Gunmad. I don't think it's going to be enough. And Bracey back up to 8th actually. I missed that move somewhere. Oh, it was on the inside of the first corner. That's not too bad at all. Not surprised really that DBR9 a real struggle as Jez has just about kept it on the track. I mean, look at the difference between the mediums on these two cars especially. Jez has almost burnt his mediums in the bloody sprint. Let's see though, anything more going on down the back? Doesn't look like it, aside from a spin for deck. But he got the start quite easily. Made his way up to first, no problems at all. He's just kept it calm, driving a really lovely race. Gunmad, no issues, just got it done. He wins the sprint. Tom, nothing he could really do there. Gunmad just had the pace. He comes second. Astro, a welcome return to the podium. Guru as well, good finish for him. In 4th, we've got Rocket 5th, Bendit gets 6th. I think he'll be pretty pleased with that. O'Leary will probably a bit annoyed. His tyres didn't completely die, but they were pretty much almost there. Bracey's going to get 8th. Not too bad recovery. And then Jezza as well is going to get 9th for the DBR9. And Zelda is going to start on pole for the reverse grid. In 10th. Leadfoot's just going to miss out in 11th. Clyde as well in 12th. And then we've got Deck in 13th to round out the grid. After a few unfortunate spins. He also managed to have the same tyre wear as the DBR9 and the Supra. That was a sprint. We'll move straight on to the feature. There it is. Get that going. Alright then, let's get this started. So, we'll do reverse grid lineup, just for anyone joining us now. Oh, really? So we're going to see a deck masterclass. Is that what I'm about to see? We're about to see deck destroy the field. I really hope so. We've got Zelda in first. We've got Jez as second. I'm sure he'll be a great bottleneck to the entire field. The DBR9 is going to be one big boat. But he's done well to get that into the top 10 so many times and to just get good positions, really, just to have everyone messing up. I'm going to guess three. I'm going to guess three stops for you, Astro, or maybe two if you do hard, medium, medium. So we've got, Bracy in third, got O'Leary fourth, Bendit fifth, Rocket sixth, Gru seventh, Astro eighth, Tom ninth, Gunmad 10th, we've got Deccan 11th, Clyde 12th, and a new person. So we've lost one and gained a new person for the feature. I don't know. Wait, who did we lose? Who did we lose from the first race? Oh, we lost Leadfoot. So Leadfoot changed. So we swapped Leadfoot out for now. RBR Steve in the Renault. So this is going to be interesting. We've got a new driver on the grid in the Renault. We've got Zelda on pole. And we are away for the feature. Oh, actually, tyres. I completely forgot. So before we get into any action, we've got Zelda on the hards. We've got Jez on the medium. We've got Bracey on the hards. We've got O'Leary on the softs. So O'Leary's risking it. We've got Bendit on the hards. We've got Rocket also on the softs. We've got Gru on the hards. Astro on the hards. Tom on the hards. Gunmad on the mediums. We've got Deck on the hards. We've got Clyde on the hards. And we've got RBR Steve on the hards. So majority hard. The majority of everyone is hard. Let's just get that straight. Everyone's hard. Aside from the few that are soft and medium. And that being the two Lamborghinis on the softs. So it'll be really interesting. Oh, Bendit's already off. Bendit's already wide on the hards. He's down to 8th. Gunmad's already jumped Tom. And he's now having a look on Bendit. As you see, Astro, ooh, he clipped the curb then. That can really destroy the car or unsettle it. As you see here, the Lamborghini is already all over the back of Bracy. They're gonna want to make this an easy overtake. O'Leary, he's having a look around the outside. He's gonna brake a lot later on those softs. He's going to go right round the outside. Can he make the move? Stick! Oh, Bracy's been tapped by Rocket. And Rocket's waiting, to be fair. Rocket is waiting. It's fair enough from Rocket. Unfortunately, though, that has put him last. Gunmad already up to 7th. Two Nissans fighting as Deck goes wide. And Bendit, again, he's just struggling on the hards. He can't get it turned in. And he's now lost a position to Gunmad. So Gunmad's already had a great opening lap from 10th to 6th. Astro as well, up to 5th. Got Gru already up to 4th. Jez is already down to 3rd. O'Leary's up to 2nd. He's right on the back of Zelda. Softs probably only last him about 4 laps. So he's really got to make these moves on this first lap and get ahead. He's going to try and go around the outside. And Zelda's binned it. I don't know if that was a bit of contact between O'Leary and himself, but Zelda has binned it. Oh, okay. You thought it was just an unfortunate mistake and it turned out to be Rocket murdering you. Gunmad already up to 5th. What? He's had a great first lap, by the way. And now he's going for the move on Astro. I think we're going to see Gunmad get into the lead here in record time. Astro hopefully can stick right behind him. He's actually bend it now. He's having a look on Zelda. Two of them on hard. Zelda's clipped the curb and lost the rear end. Bend it right on the outside. He may have finally figured out how to drive the car now on the hards. So Zelda is struggling, but Bracy is going to dive bend it. Oh, there might be able to get contact there, but Zelda's going to hold on to 6th, but Bracy's up to 7th. Now Deck's arriving on the scene. And Rocket's already back up to 10th. Oh, and Deck and Bracy make a bit of contact. That's not what the teammates want to be doing. Tom also stuck in 10th as there's a lot of contact. What has happened here? That looked like a massive mess there. So of course the two Nissans, maybe Zelda gets a punt. Bracy dives him, to be fair, and Zelda's gone off wide. He's taken Bendit with him too, but I don't think that was on purpose. So the Nissans are now 6th and 7th, but that was a little bit dodgy. It was a little bit dodgy. Tom up to 8th. Got Bend up to 9th. We've got Rocket in 10th. Clyde in 11th. We've got Steve up to 12th. Zelda's now down to 13th. So from pole to 13th is not good. It's not a nice feeling at all. I mean, hards don't help, but I mean that's the nature of the track. Further up ahead though, Jezza is still holding on to 3rd. Although Gunmad's gotten past him quite quickly. I mean, look at that. Jezza's mediums are already... They're only going to last maybe like 5 laps max. But O'Leary... I mean, his soft's only going to last maybe another lap. Realistically. So it's a 19.7. So he's obviously not confident with his pace on the hards, and he's just trying to make this stint on the softs work. I'm assuming that's what's going on here. A little bit further down. Oh, I've missed an overtake here from Astro on Jezza. So I'm guessing he's just sent it. And Jezza's tyres are already quite the melted, to be fair. We will throw up to 5th as well. Dex actually got back past Bracy as the battle is still going on between these guys. As they go 3 wide. Tom, he's trying to go around the outside, but Bracy was still there. Rocket's got the both of them, a nice little double overtake to get into 7th. That's Deck ahead, it's having a bit of a struggle. Bracy's now down to 8th. Tom up to 9th, but this has been a really poor start for him. He's been bottlenecked by all these guys battling, and it's allowed Gunmad to already get up to 2nd. Yeah, that's pretty much been his kryptonite this race, as Brew as well has already got past Jezza. So I'm guessing Jezza's had a horrible turn. Oh yeah, that's a bad one. It's allowed Brew just to get straight through. Up to 4th. These guys ain't actually too far off the back. I thought they were a little bit further back. It's Bracey's absolutely sending. Oh my! What a send! You almost murdered your teammate with that one. It's right on board. Let's see how close it got. Oh, that is. Oh, that was close. I'm not surprised. At least you didn't cost Rocket too much time. It was a send and a half, I'll give it that. It's given Tom 8th at least, as Bendit's gone a bit wide again. But, yeah, Deck's still 6th. So now Bracey's down to 12th. He's not last. O'Leary is in after 3 laps, I'm not surprised. So I'm guessing it's going to be like a medium hard now. Yeah, very quick stop. And it's another set of the softs. Unless O'Leary's planning to do 12 lap on the hards, there I don't see how this is happening. Jess is actually still fairly close to Gr3 here, despite the tyres going off. Gun mad. His tyres are barely wearing. Oh, look at this. I was struggling just to get the mediums to go maybe like 7 or 8 laps. He's done 4 easily. The audacity of this man to say he is tier 4. Yeah, I know. His mediums are the same way as your hards. This is a joke. Oh, hello, Harry. Hello, teammate. Yeah, the Citroen is OP around here. It's a shame I can't bloody drive it. I think he could do 10, to be fair. I think he could do 10 laps on these tyres. That's not even a joke. As you see someone peeling into the pits, that is Jezza. He's off the mediums, can only make him last 4 laps. And Rocket can make his softs at least last a lap longer than O'Leary's. Really happening though now. Pit stops are starting to mix the grid up quite a bit. All the different strategies unfolding. Although Tom's getting close to deck now, so I suspect we'll see an overtake in the next lap or two. Especially considering his hards are in a much better condition. Deck's held on for the time being. Gun mad, yeah, he's just miles out now. Actually, looking at the end of lap 5, he could make those mediums last 10 laps. I have a strong feeling he could do that. So see Tom. Sorry for the yawn. I'm very sleepy, but Tom, up the inside of the deck, very easy move, up to 4th. But he's got a long gap to Gun Mad ahead. He at least needs to get 2nd place to minimise the damage here. So he's going to have to push as hard as he can now for the next 12 laps. Try and salvage something. I'm sure Gr3 will be nice enough to let him through. So that should be 3rd. He's not doing too badly though. He's lapping pretty close to his best time, which was actually last lap to be fair. So Leary is now on the hards. Wait, when did this happen? Did O'Leary pit this lap? Or did O'Leary come out on hards? I thought O'Leary come out on softs. I could have sworn O'Leary came out on softs. Oh, he came out on hards. That is my bad. That is completely my bad. I did not expect O'Leary to come out on the hards. I did not realise. So I wonder if O'Leary is trying to do a long stint on the hards and then a medium stint at the end. O'Leary's all over the back of Bendit now. Yeah, I mean, I had the exact same feeling towards that Nissan at the end of season 18. I thought this car, it used to be good, but now it feels like a pile of crap. You won't miss, the Mazda's been alright though. The Mazda's a solid pick, I would say. The Mazda is a solid car. It's at least given you Constructors' Championship, hasn't it? I could have sworn you've at least secured the Constructors with it. I like how there's just a growing sentiment around the Nissan being crap now. Ah. Still though. I'm gonna miss the Citroen too, Gun Mad. It's a great car. Oh, actually, Gun Mad? Wait, what's happened to Gun Mad? Oh, he's pitted for a new set of mediums. I did not even see that. Gun Mad has pitted for a set of mediums. Hey, you can at least pick the 458 or the... oh no, you can't pick the 458. Yes, I am somewhat observant today. I'm somewhat with everyone. Deck's actually not done too bad, but he's got a pit at the end of the slap. The hard's already gone. Bendit, his hard's also still fairly alright, but he's got O'Leary right behind him. I think he's actually been holding up O'Leary the last lap or two. RBR Steve, he's got into the top 10 for staying out in the hards. Maybe he's trying to one-stop it. That could be potentially possible. Looks like he's got some decent tyre wear at the moment. Rocket, he's on the mediums, so I'm assuming he's going to come in lap 14 for his set of softs. Jez is still holding 10th, we've got Bracy 11th, Clyde still 12th, and poor Zelda down in last. Oh, here we go. Let's have a watch of this then. Gun Mad, he's coming up to the back of Tom very quickly here. The two different strategies just playing out now, and Gun Mad's tyres just giving him so much extra grip. Tom's gonna try and protect the inside. Gun Mad's gonna try and go for a switchback, and it's going for it very well. He's alongside, he's ahead, there's a bit of contact. Tom's trying to keep the nose in. That's all he can do though. And Gun Mad is up to third. I don't think there's anything stopping him today. I think he is going to get a double win. At least you can, if you're still in the chat, Harry, you can at least try the 296 next season. You can have that all to yourself in Tier 1. Hog that from the other good guys. Further back, Bendit's still ahead of O'Leary. It's really been a bottleneck for him right now. And they're actually catching up to Deck ahead, who's trying to make this set of hards go the final lap. And I'm assuming it's going to be 2 stints on the medium as Deck spun it. Or is he not? Oh, he's got away with it. He's got away with it. That so looked like a spin then. Let's run the board, let's have a look. See how he saved it. Oh, he just about saved it. I reckon it'll get a mid-season buff next season, so I think it's 100% something to go for, Harry. That's actually not a bad save. That is a fucking great save, actually. Now that I think about it. Especially around the corner like that, to keep the car going and still be this close to O'Leary and Bendit. That is a good save. That is a fucking good save. Oh, there goes the swears for this stream. Now it will be demonetised. Nah, to be fair, I think Pyro's worse for him. Yeah, it's the new Porsche, isn't it? The 296. It is literally a new Porsche. Oh, I think it is as bad as the Porsche, to be honest. But still, I mean, whoever complained about the Porsche, it just gives you pole for the feature, and you go away and win. That's pretty much the Porsche strategy. Is take the bad start, finish in 10th to 8th, and then win the feature by a mile, because the Porsche is just good in the races. It's just good decent on fuel. It's decent on its tyres. And Gun Mad's tyres are barely worn. So I think Astro, Gru, and Tom are all going for the one stop. Bendit also going for the one stop. O'Leary, I don't know if he is going for the one stop or not. I don't know if he can because of the tyre wear. Deck's in. That was just a given. Probably mediums for 5 laps and then another 5 laps on mediums. If he can get away with that, that will be perfect, pretty much. Comes out in 11th. Oh, he almost comes out into his teammate. And he's actually sent his teammate wide because of that. So he's going to get 11th straight away, but I suspect a bit of team orders may have been in play anyway, considering Bracy's tyre wear. So Clyde's up to 10th now, but he's had a pretty miserable set of races so far. Jezza he's just doing what he can in that DBR9. To be honest, we've got RBR Steve, who's had a really good first stint, in my opinion. Really good first stint. And if you can make the tyres last at least one more lap, you should at least get a set of mediums until the end. Might actually give him a top 10. And O'Leary is still stuck behind Ben on the old hards. At this rate, when Ben's pit stop comes around, O'Leary's is only going to be a lap or two later. Now that's what's happening right now. Ben has actually ruined O'Leary's race just through being a Mercedes. O'Leary cannot find a way past at all. But now, further up ahead, Gunmad, his charge to second, well, his charge up to Gr3 is almost done. It won't be long until Gr3 has to start defending this. And, I mean, if it's a high-speed Canada, Harry, then go for it. If it's a high-speed Canada, go for it. It's actually not bad on rotation either. That Peugeot VGT actually ain't bad on rotation. And it's pretty stable too. It's probably one of the more stable MR cars. That Peugeot VGT. Go for it. I think the VR's sick. I've got my own, but I'm not using it until next season. Well, potentially, I don't know yet. But I gotta get good with it first. And then I got the 12-hour race as well to do. But here goes Gunmad. He's got the switchback going on Gr3. I don't think Gr3's got much he can do. He can go deep, but he's just going to open up the corner for Gunmad. And he's got straight past with a nice switchback into second. I think Gunmad's going to put softs on at the end, looking at the tyre wear. He can surely go for it. So we've got Astro ahead on the hards. They will be in this lap for the medium. The Citroen got a weight, had some weight taken off it in the medium to high speed, I believe. Had like 10 kilos removed. Oh, what is that? The Peugeot VGT? Is that at a high speed buff? Tom's in. Oh, he's had a bit of contact. What's happened to Tom here? I noticed that little bit of damage, Tom. What's happened here then? Oh dear! Straight into the wall on the pit entry. Hopefully the damage will be gone by the time you've done your pit stop there. I mean, the DBR9 had a massive 25 kilograms taken off of it, so I'm surprised. I am surprised it is not better than where it is. Although, to be fair, Jez has done a solid job in it this season. It is a very old car now by racing standards anyway. Yeah, I was thinking that. Jez is surely going to cook tonight with the 25 kilograms taken off this thing. got Steve, he's come out in 12th. He's got Clyde ahead on the hards, so that would be easy work for him as he's already, well, Clyde. Oh, Steve, he's gone for a move. It's a bit of a contact. They've survived though. Oh, a little bit messy, but they survived for now. The overspeed of the medium's really helping Steve out there. Bracy as well now, 13th. Well, he's dead last, sadly. On the hards. Zelda's up to 9th, but he's got to pit again. Tom is in no man's land on the mediums. Deck ahead on the mediums. And actually, Tyway's not looking too bad. Tyway's not looking too bad. Oh, wait, but he did pit a few laps ago. Still. Are you kidding me? Well, I've got to test it first, Harry. I've got to do features still. But medium soft is going to be... It could be doable. Definitely be doable. One last middle finger to the rest of the grid for the tyre wear. Oh dear. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense. You should be able to get hards to the end though. Bendit in at last. Rocket 2 from his mediums. So he did well there. So Rocket, what, four laps on the soft, 6 laps on the medium. So I'm guessing hards to the end. Or is it another set of mediums? He's pulled the Astro strategy from Watkins. He's done an Astro and put softs on at the first stop. Rocket, he's actually come out on another set of mediums, so he's going to try and go... Oh no, he did 7 laps. I'm stupid. I am stupid. He's actually come out in decent area, because he's got Zelda ahead, he's got a pit. Bendit, though, hasn't got a pit. He's on the mediums as well. Tom's going to the end. I wonder if Deck's going to try and get to the end of the mediums. He might be able to. Yeah, I mean the BMW seems to have actually had decent pace around here today. I'm very surprised at that, and the tyre's not been too bad either for Astro. O'Leary though, he's going to have to pit. Well, I'd say pit this lap, put a set of mediums on. Could go another lap, but... Gun mad, he's just look at the gap he's got. He's got like a full pit stop over everyone. He's still in the 2 minutes, 2 minute 20s. So Leary, yep, he's in from his hards. I suspect mediums till the end now. That might be a bit of a struggle considering he could only make softs last 3 laps. Puts Tom up to 5th. He's got Deck ahead. Well, I think we'll pit for a set of softs before the end. Looking at the fuel, I think that's going to be the case. He's got... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm yawning again. But yeah, I think Gru should let Tom pass. I would expect that. So I'm expecting Tom to catch up to Gru. Astro, though, I don't think he's going to catch up to be honest. And Astro's lap times on on fresh mediums aren't all that much better than gun mads on the old mediums. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, that's literally stupid how much you can push with it. To be fair, Tom though, he set a purple lap last time around, a 19.3, but I'm assuming gun mad, yep, he's in. Can't remember what tyres he started on, but I thought it was mediums. Probably will be softs till the end, maybe. He might be able to make them last 5 laps. And he comes out 14th, he comes out in the lead on the softs. I think that is the win confirmed now. Well, I don't see Gunmad pitting now. Much happening now though. I think Tom's going to try and focus on catching up to Gru, and then hopefully Gru just lets him past. Oh, but further back though. What's going on here then? What's happened to O'Leary? Or has O'Leary been overtaken by his teammate? Or he has been. A long time ago. Yeah, so O'Leary's fallen off the back of Bendit a bit, and actually Bendit, through holding up O'Leary, has gained 5th out of this. Rocket, he's on the mediums too, but I think he's just going to struggle to get past him, because Bendit has been a massive blockade for these two this entire race, and just as I say it, he's made a mistake, and Rocket is through. Rocket up to 5th. Just as I give him the compliment of the good job he did, he's only gone and bent it. Wow. And now O'Leary has had an amazing run. Here comes O'Leary. Is it going to be 2 Lamborghinis in the same lap? O'Leary's going for the switchback. Never mind, can't make it work. Declo still a Clyde up to 9th now actually. Bracy in 10th. We've got Jezza and Zelda. So actually, to be fair, everyone seems to have converged again. I don't know what's happened to Steve, but Steve Steve was in the pit lane for so long. What happened to Steve? He was looking on really good pace. He was in 8th at one point. I'm so surprised with that. Oh, then again, he's been setting 24s every lap, so maybe that was a bit slow. But here comes O'Leary. He's got to run on Bendit again. I will, Viking Dog. I will. Just give me a break. Give me a break. Actually, but how many thumbnails am I missing? As long as the monetization's on. Oh, the monetization is not on. And it's just 2 videos! It's just the 2 videos, Viking! You're really calling me out for 2 videos that came out like the last day. To be fair, I'm just quickly putting that monetization on that eSports stream. I need all the money I can get from that to fund my holidays. Alright, that's that done. Bendit's still holding down 6th though, for now. I hate you, Viking. Like, well, at least I'm still racing, unlike you. You buggered off to play other games. You've abandoned us on GT. Oh no! And I've missed it! Bendit spotted it again! Right at the end. He's gone deep and he's flown off and O'Leary's gained 6th. And Bendit's defence has all come undone and he's back down to 7th. Yeah, he's binned it. Yeah, Tom catching up to Gr3 now, and actually, Astro's not too far ahead of these 2. Had what? What have I missed? What do you mean a never-ending list? Wow. Wow, all this slander. All this slander, all season. The Jack slander is real. Anyway, oh, Zelda, he's having a look, but he's gonna have to pit, I think, next lap. Yeah, gone mad. Well, he said his brace has gone a little bit wide, but he's kept it on the trail. Zelda's in the wall, and that's Jezza up to 11th. To be fair, Steve's putting the fastest lap of the race last lap. Zelda's got half second, no clue how. Yep, Tom. Yeah. Zelda's going to have to pit again. Now more than likely be the end of his race. Yeah, there is no way. I mean, look at that. It's going to die mid-corner. This is going to be something to experience. So, it's died. It's gone. I mean, look how slow he's having to go. To be fair, I do miss the days when you could run dead tyres and it was not that much slower. Although I think that was they only allowed that to stay in the game because pad tyre wear was just atrocious back then. Anyway, 2 laps to go. Gammad's pretty much had a pretty easy way of things today, both in the sprint and here in the feature. He's not been bothered really at all by anyone. He's actually going to make the softs last as well, which I think is the most surprising thing. Oh yeah, I've just seen this as well. Gr3 and actually, yeah, everyone be nice to Bracy and give him the podium tonight. Everyone bump draft him up. Everyone give him a bump draft in the race, but don't murder him. So yeah, final lap now for Gunmad. As we move on to the final lap now, we've got Gr3 chasing down Astro for second here. Looks like Gr3's actually fallen off the back of Astro for his first sector. Potentially to give the teammate the position. Two Lamborghinis, both going to finish 5th and 6th, I think. Bendit's a little bit further behind, but Deck 2, he's had a decent race today actually. He's going to finish 8th, which ain't too bad. Got Clyde in 9th as well, surprisingly. So he's actually made the BMW work for him. Bracy's actually up to 10th. We've got Jesu in 11th. We've got Steve down in 12th. Really struggling. And then Zelda further back. But Gunmad, very easy day of it today. Yep, Tom's been let through by Gr3. I'm not surprised, considering Gunmad's probably amassed a bit of a lead now after these rounds. He's had really no issues today at all with this. Citroen's just gifted him. Well, to be fair, he's been able to, really maximised it today. He's used everything of the Citroen, all of its capabilities. And he's going to win very easily. Gunmad, double win. He's done everything he needs to do today to help go ahead. Going into final, we've got Astro in 2nd, we've got Tom 3rd, we've got Gr3 4th. We're going to have Rocket in 5th and O'Leary 6th. But yeah, Gunmad going into the final. He's got a bit of a points buffer now to Tom. But the Citroen yet again will be good at the Nürburgring. Rocket gets 5th, O'Leary gets 6th. Bendit's had a mistake on this final lap, and Deck's having a look here, but he can't do anything off it. Bendit gets 7th, Deck 8th. We've got Clyde next. He's going to come home 9th, which ain't too bad for the BMW guys. But I'm not surprised, Harry. I had to do an extra stop because I got unconsensually pulled into the pit lane. So I lost about 16 seconds. Bracy gets 10, Jezza gets 11th, RBR Stevenian gets 12th, and Zelda gets 13th. But yeah, no, I had to do an extra stop in Tier 2 because I got pulled into the pit lane without... No, I did not! No. I mean, he could have indicated earlier. He could have just let me go and then pulled in. But yeah, that was the feature. Let's have a look at the results or standings for a disappear for another week. No. Harry, you did not say that. Harry, you did not say that. Anyway, let's have a look at these standings going into the final round of the season. I see that Ross hasn't actually put out the updated standings after the pre-steward, so it's going to have to be taken with a grain of salt here, but let's see if I can even find the Tier 4 white. There we go. So yeah, going into the final round then, Gunmad has an 11-point lead over Tom. So really fine margins. Let's see about the standings. Yes, Mazda won that by a mile. Citroen still holding on to second. BMW as well, just about ahead of Alfa Romeo. There's no V-Cube or Minge this week. But yeah, so that'll be an exciting final round to commentate between Tom and Gunmad. I would say the favourite is Gunmad. Nürburgring, Citroen track, very easily, I think. The RX Vision shouldn't be too bad, but I think it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Tom to get this title. But yeah, that is all from me this week. I shall see you all next week. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, Patreon in the description. You know it all. Thank you everyone for joining me today. And hopefully we can have a really enjoyable season final next week. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.